So now we are on YouTube too. So hello people from YouTube, my name is Gabriele and I will guide this immersion here. Today we are going to talk about Quirks, okay? So let me explain a little bit how TNT works. TNT is a language platform for beginners, intermediate, and advanced speakers for many languages like English, French, Italian, Spanish. Immersion meetings are not regular classes, so I'm not a teacher, I'm a student too. And the main goal of this immersion is to practice, is to put in practice your vocabulary and to feel free to make mistakes and to express yourself and to know new people here, okay? And we have some rules to follow to enjoy the most of this meeting, okay? So the first one is be respectful. The second one is don't be afraid to make mistakes. Remember that we are in a safe place here, so feel free to make mistakes and feel free to say some words in Portuguese if you don't remember the correctly word in another language. And the third one is to have fun. Okay, guys? So let's get started. Guys, let me ask you, we are in 6 here. Do you prefer to stay all of you in the main room, or maybe I can create another room to make the conversations flow better? Because when we are in 5 or 6 people, it's a challenge to me because I don't know if you prefer to stay all of you together or maybe in a room with 5 and with 3 and 3 people, it's better to you. What you prefer? It's okay, William. Let me see. And you, Leticia, and you, Sonia.
I prefer to be in 6.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start. Leticia, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, my name is Leticia. I am 19 years old. I am at the college now. I study chemistry. I don't know, I have been here in Talking since April. In my free time, I like to watching movies or series or sports. I really like to watch sports. And I think that's it.
Thank you, Leticia. How about you, Alex? Can you introduce yourself, please?
So my name is Alex. I am 26. I have a degree in physics. And I'm from Pará, but I live in São Paulo since 2019. I love this city because I have a lot of people and I love people. So in my free time, I like to go to museums, festivals, watch the series or movies. And I think it's that about me.
Thank you so much, Alex. And you, Andrea, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, good evening, guys. I'm Andrea. I am an assistant administrative in a Japanese restaurant. I live in Guarujá, but I was born in São Bernardo do Campo. I am married. I don't have kids. I like to listening to music, going to a concerts like Alex, in festivals. And my favorite band is U2. And that's it for now.
Thank you so much, Andrea. And you, Sonia, can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, hello, everybody. I am Sonia. I am from Paraguay. I think I am the only Paraguayan here in YouTube for now. And I am here in YouTube since June. I am very happy because last week I completed my 100th immersion. And I am very happy for that. I am a psychologist. I'm married. My husband is from Brazil. And I am fan of soccer. I love soccer. I love Formula One too. I am absolutely fan of Lewis Hamilton. And I watch all the races, all the qualifying. This weekend, I will wake up at 1 a.m. because the race is very, very early. I don't know who said madrugada in English, in Portuguese, but this is my plan for the weekend, watching the Formula One. I love concerts too, like Andrea. We have similar tastes with similar hobbies with Andrea.
Yeah, because Andrea is also a fan of the racing.
Yes,
And
Lewis
it's a-
Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I am also will watch the race during the madrugada. I don't know how to say that.
I don't know.
I watch Formula One with Schumacher running.
Nice. I am more old. My time it's about Senna. I
Oh
saw
my God.
Senna's run. So yeah, it's a long time.
So thank you, Sonia. And you, William, can you introduce yourself, please?
Of course, my name is William. I'm 27, and I am an large support. I work with technology, but I'm to work with support, and I have been here in talking a few days, and I'm glad to be here to know all about you.
Thank you so much. So about me,
And that's
guys.
it.
Just to introduce myself quickly, I'm Gabriele, I'm 31 years old, I live in Rio de Janeiro, I'm a food engineer and I work as a science entrepreneur. I have my own company, I'm trying to be an entrepreneur, it's a little bit difficult. And on my free time, I really like to stay with my friends or watching movies and series at home, or trying to something new at the kitchen because I really like cooking. I really like to run. It's my new hobby, my new exercise to move my body. And I'm a big fan of 21 Pilots. It's my favorite band. And I think that's enough for today. Okay, guys? So let's move on to the question number 2. Leticia, can you read the question and answer for us, please?
Of course. What's the most interesting quirk related fact about you? So I had a little difficult to think about this topic because I always confunding quick and habits, but I think that interesting quirk about me is that the sound of clock bothers me a lot in a level that I can't pay attention to anything else. When I hear the sound of clock, I hate this sound and I can't pay attention in other things, and I don't know, I can't sleep with the sound, and I think that is one quirk about me.
It's an interesting quirk, Leticia, because some people, there is a similar quirk that you mentioned. It's related when people are eating and make some sounds, and some
Yeah.
people feels annoyed with the sound of the other people eating, you know. I'm not the type of this, I'm not the type of this, I'm not this type of person, sorry, but I think it's common to identify this quirk, like the sound of something in other people that is a little bit annoying, you know?
Yes, my problem is with sounds that repeat. Cyclic sounds bothers me a lot. Unfortunately, I don't like.
Okay, and you, Andrea?
It's a difficult question, guys, but I think I don't like to see, I don't know how to explain that, small bolinhas, I don't know how to say, together. Oh, it's make me, it's a so strange feeling that I have. It's a arrepio. I don't know how to say that, guys. For me, it's that, it's terrible. And also when people start to whistle, assoviar, yeah, I don't like so much.
Andrea, I don't know, but I think there is a name of this peculiarity when you can't see small balls together in an image or something else, and for me it's disgusting too. And you, Alex?
About the sounds, I make sounds if I stay focused, study, for example. I stay focused and I think, and people will say, you stay talking with another people, and I stay talking with me because I think a lot and stay focused, thinking about what do you do. I make naturally sounds all time if I stay focused on thing.
Me too, Alex. I spend most of time with me because I live alone, and I talk a lot with me, and I make a lot of sounds together with me, like like that. And I have small talk with me, and I don't know why I do it, but when I realize that I'm doing it, I already did it. So I just continue to talk with me.
I live alone too. I think it's situation. It's common when people have yourself to talk and discussion about analysis and and fight with yourself of think if you do and it's not good. It's a life of people who live alone.
Exactly. And you, William?
Okay, it sounds like crazy, but speaking alone is the top of the thing I have. So like you, Alex. So, but with me, it's like sounds like I usually try to speak another language too. So I speak in English and intento falar em espanhol também. O português, é claro, mas aí, em alguns momentos, parece que tem três pessoas comigo, sabe? Eu fico, assim, me dividindo nessas três pessoas e conversando sozinho, sabe? Tipo assim, eu pergunto pro cara que é espanhol, que sou eu mesmo, aí o inglês se mexe na conversa, é um negócio bem doido, assim, sabe? Então,
It's not confusing, William. It's a good way to
então,
learn three languages in the same time.
it's like como é que chama? Paralelo, universe parallel. It's a thing like that. It's something about my head, I think. Assim, para entender melhor, acho que eu consigo explicar melhor assim. Eu penso uma coisa, aí vem o cara que fala inglês e responde. Aí no mesmo instante eu puedo escolher entre hablar espanhol e também hablar outro idioma, assim como queira, e ele se mexe no meio da conversa, sabe? Eu tento fazer esse negócio, aí fica eu tento fazer esse negócio, né? Então eu mudo para outras línguas. Tento falar em italiano também, que é
Oh
uma
my
coisa
God.
novela. Gosto como vas falar em português, Portugal também, que é algo bem engraçado também, na parte. E é isso. The most interesting quirks about me, I think.
So interesting, William. And you, Sonia?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if interesting, but I have a lot. One of the common in me is I can watch a messy bed. I need to make a bed. In my home, of course, I awaken, I make the bed. But my husband says I make a bed with him inside. and I make bed even in hotels. And my husband said, "Oh my gosh, you are stealing the job for other person. If all the hospedes, I don't know who is hospedes, are like you, the person will lose their job." But I don't support that. I don't support watch the messy bed. And another is I don't turn off on the lights to go inside the room or the bathroom, because I am very organized person, and I can open my closet with my eyes closed, and I know exactly how is my clothes, the clothes that I need, and I don't turn the lights.
Sonia, you describe myself because I have the same quirk as you. I don't leave the house without making the bed. I don't know. It's I can't leave the house without making the bed. Even when I stay in a hotel, I make the bed at the hotel. I make the bed when I stay in a friend's house. It's bigger than me. I need to do it.
Yes, I'm not unique. I feel better.
Yeah. And about me, guys, as I share as the same quick as Sonia, and I check all the outlets before leaving the house. I can't, if I turn the lights, if I I don't know, like the plugs. I need to take off the plugs on the outlets, and I laugh out loud a little bit, and I walk with short and quick steps. I can walk with big steps. I don't know if because my legs is short, but I can't walk in a relaxing way. I need to walk quickly. It's a behavior that I have. I don't know why. So guys, let's move on to the question number 3. So Alex, can you read the question for us and answer too?
What quirk or skill do you wish you had but not possess? So I think a skill I wish had, it's organization. I know people that are so organized, and it's help them to make more things. The time is better used because the people organizing I don't know, travel to another place to enjoy our weekend, and return to working on Monday. I think it's a skill that I want to learn because I am a very mess. I take something for one place and leave it in another. This happen naturally, and I think that in another life I had a green mess.
So thank you. And choose another one to answer this question, please.
Leticia, do you answer the question, please?
Yes. So I don't know if it's exactly a quirk or a skill because this can be a gift, but I wish to have a photograph memory because I think that people who have this is very lucky, and I wish I think that I will be very happy if I have photograph memory. And another one is that I really like to I can't read and listening to music at the same time, and some people can do it. And but I can't. I only can read, and after this I listening. I can't focus on two things at the same time, and I think that's it.
Leticia, I'd like to have the same as you mentioned about the photograph memory, because when I meet someone, I can remember the face of details of the expressions, and the name. For me, it's terrible. And when I meet someone and someone tells me her or his name, I forget instantly. I don't know why. And I'd like to remember more the name of the people and the expressions, the face, when I look the person, and remember how the person is after the meeting that. And yeah, it could be make my life more easier. you know
Yes, it's a dream.
I
yeah.
think you don't have a photograph memory. It's a presence of the God because if you remember that fight, that problem, that occasion, it's not good. It's so hard. I don't hope it for nenhuma pessoa.
Leticia, can you choose another one to answer the question, please?
Andrea.
Okay, guys, I am the opposite of you and Gabi because I have a good memory. I consider myself, at least, I really have a good memory. I remember things that I did 3, 4, 5 years ago, or mainly at work. I remember a lot of things, so I am very glad because of this. And something that I would like to change, like I would like to be more talkative, because sometimes you can stay the entire day with me and I will just working, doing my things and not talk so much with you. So sometimes I would like to talk more, have more conversation with more people. But when I am concentrated at work, for example, I just prefer I prefer being quiet. That's it. And you,
Thank you.
Sonia? Oh, God.
Oh, go on.
Sorry. And about you, Sonia?
Like you, I have a good memory, a very good memory. I never forget a name. I can remember the situation many years ago, and I remember the clothes that I used in this situation. And I did a lot of conferences, and I have a lot of patience. I never forget a name. uh, I, it's good, very, very good for my job. too, because the name is very important for the other person. And the skill that I would like to have is to be able to singing well. I dream sing well. I think more or less. I'm not too bad, but I'm not good too. I would like to be a good, very good singer, a powerful voice. It's one of my dreams.
Yes, and it could be nice. I'd like to sing well and to sing and play guitar together, because for me it's impossible to do these two things together, to play guitar and to sing. I don't know, it's so difficult to me. I have guitar classes when I was younger, and I have how to say, sing classes, but I cannot to do the both things together. It's a big challenge to me. And you, William?
Oh, I just heard about Leticia said if the hard read and hear the reading the music and hear the music. So you think try to control three personalities on your head and try conversating them e you are right, que você está certo, de pensar em algo. É uma coisa assim mais difícil ainda, né? Quando a gente tenta, quando a gente tem isso, né, na cabeça, fica todo o tempo pensando, poderia fazer dessa forma, da visão de outro, é um negócio bem doido. I believe I have this, I would memory in some points I don't like, because like Alex said, you could remember something bad that happened with you or some friend. And sometimes this happened to me, and I think it's, I don't like it. I don't like it because remember the feelings. I don't remember just the scene, the picture. It's a complete. It's a feeling too. So I remember the feelings and remember the situation. Remember what the people said, what I said, and this is a complicated thing. I have these, and because my job, I work with technology. So when you work with technology, you need to have the good memory, to programming, to execute some things, some tests, and it's this. I don't possess. I think the ability to manage my brain by the way I really want to. That's it.
I totally understand you, William. And let's move on to the next question. And I'd like to invite you, Andrea, to read the question and answer for us, please.
Number, Gabi?
3.
3. What, Kirk?
No, sorry, 4.
4. Do you have any quirks related to your daily routine, work, or food preference? If so, which one? About my daily routine, guys, I think I cannot go to work, for example, without take a shower. And when I go to bed also, so it's impossible to start my day without a shower. I don't know why. It's something that makes me crazy. And what else? At work, I am very methodical. I need to do everything every day at the same way, because if I change something, I will forget everything, you know. So I consider myself very methodical in this way. And about food, No, about food, no, I don't have so much things to relate it to food, but at work in my daily routine is about that, guys.
Thank you, Andrea. And how about you, Sonia?
Number 4. About my daily routine, I am very structured person. My routine is the same all the day. So, any quirk, I prefer to have breakfast in bed. I need to take my time to have breakfast. No matter what hour I wake up. I need to drink tereré. Tereré is a typical drink in Paraguay. It's like a chimarrón, but it's with cool water. And I drink tereré even in winter. Well, now, this year we didn't have the winter, but when the weather is very cold and I'm very cold person, I use a scarf, I use, I don't know how to say, cut, and I use 2 socks, but I drink tereré, iced tereré, because it's like an addiction, I don't know, but I need to drink tereré. About food, no, there's tereré. Tereré can be, when I travel, I bring my tereré with me. In Brazil, I think it is normal for the other person. When I go to Argentina, the person asks what it is. But I have to explain, it's like a mate, but is with blah, 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 and I don't have problem. But I need to travel with my career.
So thank you so much, Sonia, to share with, about your quirks. And how about you, William?
Do you have any quirks? So I could not think in one specifically, but in daily routine at work, it's just something related to my job. It's like organize the things, não sei como dizer, the tools, as ferramentas. I need to put on the table, and they need to be in the same position all the days, all the time, and it's creeped me out. I think, why these not in the same place as well? When someone takes the tool, I think, please go back to the table in the same position, and I will be repeating the same phrase again, and I'll stay repeat the same phrase for a few times until the tool take the place. It's a thing. And you, Alex?
So about daily routine, I like to take a cold shower in the morning before I starting to work or to study. I feel really alive when I take a cold shower, and I stay I don't know, ready to start my day. And about work, if I don't have a paper sheet with all of my tasks, I don't initiate my day, because I need know uh, what I need to do in this day, and the main questions and I need a paper, because it's work for me. Finally, about food, I love olive oil, but I hate Oliver.
I hate Oliver too, Alex. I cannot eat any food with, when I see an entire Oliver, like in a, I don't know, in a sandwich or in a salad, it's disgusting to me. It's like the olive contaminate all the other ingredients in the meal, you know. It's terrible for me. But I really like to olive oil, you know, like azeite.
Yeah,
It's good for me, but the fruit, I hate it.
I like all types, and I have a lot of my home. But Oliver, I hate it.
And you, Leticia?
So about me, I only remember one quirk related to my daily routine, that I need to drink water before I go to bed and after I wake up, and I do it every day in these two situations. And another one is that when I go out for college or any other place, I always check in my bag and see that the things are there. I don't know, I always open my bag and see inside it and checking the things, all the things inside. And I only remember these two.
Yeah, me too, Leticia. When I when I'm ready to go out to my house, I need to check all the things inside my bag, like you. And I have some daily routine, daily quirks related to daily routines. Like I wake up, and when I'm preparing to start my day, like to get ready, I always listen the same podcast. It's like how to say, it's an habit, not an habit, but it's like a ritual, you know. I put the podcast because every day my favorite podcast launched a new episode at the 7 a.m. And while I drink my coffee and I have my breakfast or get ready, I listen to the same podcast every day, except on the weekend, because there's not a new episodes, you know, just it's from Monday to Friday. And I check all the things in my bag before I leave my house. And about the work, as I work in a lab, I am so organized with the things, and I have the habit to identify all my things, like to put my name, all the glasses that I separate to use, or the materials that I separate to use in an analysis, or if have an equipment that I pretend to use, I put my name and I put the dates that I will use. It's like I identify all the things that I'm using or I pretend to use. And I use a checklist on my day to put all the things that I need to do in a day. And if I have something that I cannot do in the day, like because I don't have time or because I have other priorities, I need to schedule this thing for the next day. I cannot just see the thing in the
Oh
day
my
and
God.
don't check the thing, or I do the thing or I put for the other day, you know. It's like that.
Gabriele, what's the name of your favorite podcast?
Diário de bordo.
Oh,
It's
thank you.
it's a podcast for pop and culture and gossip and a lot of things. It's aleatory things, you know. And I really like the hosts. It's a couple and they are so amazing. And today they completed the 100 episodes, you know, can you believe in it? And they started at the pandemic and then they completed the 100 episodes. It's a new season and for this day to the next day, you know. So guys, we have time to answer one more question. So Sonia, can you read the question? You can choose the question number, let me see, you can choose between the question number 7 or the question number 12. You choose.
Number 7.
Okay,
Or
so
number,
1.
or
12.
number.
12, the last one.
The 12.
Okay.
I think both quirks can make people more interesting or more complicated too. Depends of the quirks. For me, is a little bit complicated because I am a very structured person, and it's complicated for me when I travel or when I have to spend the night in the other place, because I have a special routine for sleep. Because I have a disorder of sleep. I have chronic insomnia, and it's complicated for me. But some quirks can make people interesting. In my case, I have I don't know if it's a skill or is a defect. I write very well in Spanish, of course. And when I read something, always I found a mistake. And as I work with patients in attending patients, but I am how is assessora, assessment of companies in human resources area. And for example, the clients presents me a brochure for a spa, for example, and I read a brochure, and the first page I will found a lot of mistakes, and my clients couldn't believe. Oh no, they are afraid of me. Oh no, is Sonia coming? And nowadays I have a very confident with them, so they don't imprimir. I don't know how to say imprimir, print a brochure or nothing, any information about the company without I read before. Is I don't know if is a skill or is a defect. Sometimes it's a skill, sometimes it's a defect.
I totally agree with you, Sonia, because I'm a person so perfectionist. And when I prepare something that I need to send to someone, like a document or today I have an example. I made a flyer of my company to share with other people in a fair that I will go on the next week. And I check the items of this flyer, of this document, many times before the print the flyers, because if I see an error after the printed, I don't know, it's like my death, you know. I need to check many times to see if I committed an error or if I need to correct something. And it could be a nice skill and make me an interesting person in a professional way, but it complicates my life because I spend a lot of time to check the things, you know. So I totally agree with you. I think it's the both. We have the pros and the cons, you know. And you, Leticia, it's the question number 12.
I agree with you and Sonia. I think there's two sides, can be positive sometimes and negative in another one, because our quirks can differentiate us from the other people, but at the same time we want to act in another way, but we can't. Is as you say, sometimes is bigger than us, and we simply can't change our behaviors, and it's complicated. It depends.
Thank you, Leticia. And you, Andrea, what do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree, guys. I think it depends on the situation. Can help us and can complicate our lives.
And you, William, what do you think about?
It's I think it's an interesting thing because in some point maybe could be nice and some point could be and at the challenge. Imagine that if I have three personalities and my wife had three personalities too, com quem eu estaria casado? É algo bem complicado. Assim, quando há uma discussão, eu poderia simplesmente perguntar, who you should fight? You fight with me, with English guy, or with European guy? I think a Spanish guy. So it's I think too loud and I think é algo para se pensar, né? Em algum ponto chega a ser interessante, em algum ponto chega a ser desafiador. Eu acho que é isso. É um ótimo tópico, esse gostei.
No, so thank you, William. And last but not least, Alex, what do you think about?
I am a perfectionist guy and I confront this problem. And I try nowadays to share my task, my work, and my document with another person to give me your opinion because for me it's not perfect. Have a put a modified, and I can spend all of the day modificates us the same in text. And I establish a point when I will to share of other people give me your opinion, and a lot of times the opinion is good, and I tend to stop and make other thing.
So thank you, guys. I am trying to find a phrase that I see on Instagram. It's a phrase related to Quirks, but unfortunately I can't find it. But I will bring in another meeting. It's a good phrase about Quirks, and I really identify with it. But I don't know. I think I lost the information, fortunately. But I'd like to share with you the survey about this immersion, so you can. Okay, yeah, of course. You can search for me with my name, Gabriele Galterio, and I don't have my link now on the LinkedIn, but if you put my name on LinkedIn, you find me. Okay. So, I have the phrase here, guys. So let me share with you. It's that life isn't about being perfect. It's about turning your quirks into your credentials. So it's like to make your personality what makes you, it differentiates you to the others. It's your quirks and your all the things that you are, you know. So I will put this phrase on the chat just to share with you because it's a good perfect. It's about turning your quirks into your credentials. It's like that. So guys, about the service, so you can check the link that I share with you on the chat and rate this immersion from 1 to 10 and share some comments about these immersions or bring your ideas about the topics for the next immersions, you know. And I hope you enjoy it. It's a challenge topic to talk about, but I hope you enjoy it. And next week, we are going to talk about personal and professional things, and specifically personal and professional lives, okay? So guys, have a good rest of the week. Have a good weekend. If I won't see you in another meeting. And take care of your hearts and stay safe and bye-bye.
Thank you, Gabrielle.
Bye-bye.